G'day little ones. Welcome back to your special bedtime story with Rachel. As you get comfy, get ready for a magic trip. Tonight, we're going to go on an adventure with the sunflower dragon. You'll join Solar the sunflower dragon on her first flight since she recovered from the shadow illness. So take a big breath in and let it out slowly. Feel the happy tingles inside as we start tonight's special story. Are you ready? Close your eyes, open your hearts, and let the magic begin. As the soft morning light peeked through the trees, Starlight and Theodore woke up. They had slept under a magical starry dome with the gentle star beasts all around them. They sat up and stretched their arms, feeling refreshed after a magical night. "Good morning, Theo," Starlight said with a big yawn. "Did you sleep well?" Theodore nodded, his eyes still sleepy, but bright with excitement. "I had the most amazing dreams. I felt like I was flying." They watched in wonder as the star beasts began to move. These magical creatures sparkled like stars as they began their journey home. Some star beasts playfully swirled around each other, leaving trails of stardust in their wake. "Look, Theo," Starlight whispered, pointing to the different paths the star beasts were taking. "They're going back to their homes all over the land. See how the forest seems to just glow as they pass through?" The star beasts floated gracefully away. Some went into the forests, their lights filtering through the leaves. Others drifted to the meadows, making the flowers shimmer. A few soared towards faraway mountains, and some even went skyward to the stars. It was so beautiful that Starlight and Theodore felt very peaceful as they watched. Suddenly, they heard a soft rustle in the nearby trees. It was Celestia, Starlight's very own star beast. Celestia nuzzled against Starlight, communicating without words. Starlight smiled, understanding this silent message. Celestia said it's time for breakfast. Starlight explained to Theodore that we have a very special tradition. We have a special path that we walk home, and we'll eat all the yummy things we find on the way home. As they walked, Starlight pointed out the different plants and berries. "Look, Theo, these red berries are sweet, and these purple flowers have a nectar that we can drink." Theodore's eyes got big and excited when he saw all the colourful fruits and plants growing around them. While they munched on berries, Starlight shared a story. "Did you know that long ago, an ancient, kind dragon blessed all of these plants? That's why they're so magical and good for us." As they ate, Theodore's brow furrowed, his mind clearly elsewhere. Starlight noticed and asked, "Is everything okay, Theo? You look worried." Theodore was quiet for a moment before he spoke. "I had a strange dream last night," he said. "I was back in my land, and I knew I had to find someone or something, but I just couldn't see who or what it was. Starlight listened carefully as Theodore continued, encouraging him with a nod. There was this dark shadow over everything. That's why I couldn't see it. It wasn't scary exactly, but it just felt wrong, like it just didn't belong there. The shadow seemed to come from something or someone that was trapped inside it. And the strangest part was, whatever it was inside wasn't scared. It just seemed very sad and lost. Starlight gave Theodore a gentle hug. That sounds like a very important dream, Theo. Dreams can sometimes tell us things that we need to know. Do you think it might be telling us something about what's happening in your land? Theodore nodded slowly. I think it might be. I should probably go home very soon and just check in on everyone. Maybe they've noticed something strange too. After their yummy breakfast walk, Starlight helped Theodore get ready to go home. They hugged goodbye and promised to see each other very soon. As Theodore set off, Starlight called out, "Remember, Theo, you're brave and kind. You'll figure out what to do." When Theodore got home, he found his family gathered around the sunflower dragon. She was a beautiful dragon with golden scales that shimmered like sunlight. Her eyes were warm and wise, reflecting years of experience. "Theo," his mum called out, running up and giving him a big hug. "You're just in time." The sunflower dragon is feeling so much better now, and she's ready to take her first flight again. Just then, Theodore's dad came over, looking a little bit more worried. "The special songs we've been singing are helping. Everybody nearby them is getting better. The big shadow isn't getting any bigger. It's even started to get a little smaller, which is great, but it might take us a long time before we see big changes. We might need to ask our friends from other places to help us." Theodore's younger brother, Rowan, ruffled Theodore's hair affectionately. "Welcome back, adventurer," he said with a big grin. "Did you learn anything exciting on your journey?" He said, "Yes, and I'm about to tell you all." So Theodore told the sunflower dragon and his family all about his dream. She listened very carefully with her eyes twinkling with understanding. The sunflower dragon spoke. "I can feel the shadow you saw in your dream, Theodore. I'm not strong enough to carry anyone yet, but I can fly out and look for it and come back and tell you what I find." Rowan was the first to say he thought it was a great idea, and everyone agreed. Before Solar took off, Theodore's family gathered around her. His mum placed a gentle hand on her scales. "Be careful out there. We'll be waiting for you on return," she said. Rowan added, "And don't forget to enjoy the flight. It's been a long time since you've been up there." Solar spread her big, beautiful wings. Everyone felt excited. This was the dragon's first flight in a long time. Her golden scales sparkled in the sunlight as she took off into the sky. As Solar soared higher and higher into the sky, she felt the cool air filling her lungs. For a moment, she closed her eyes, enjoying the warm sunlight on her scales and the wonderful feeling of flying freely. She saw fluffy clouds floating by and even passed through one, feeling the misty coolness on her scales. She watched colourful birds flying nearby, nodding hello as they passed. As she flew, a peaceful quiet settled over her. The world below looked as if it was moving in slow motion, wrapping her in a calm, cosy feeling. Sweet smells from pretty flowers floated up on dreamy breezes. She listened to the gentle sounds of nature, leaves whispering in the wind, and birds singing their soft, faraway songs. The sunflower dragon felt very relaxed and happy as she glided through this peaceful sky. It was like the whole world was giving her a big, gentle hug. This calm feeling helped keep her focus on looking for the shadow. Even as she enjoyed this most beautiful flight. Solar's flight took her all over different parts of the land. She saw green forests, sparkling rivers, and golden fields. Each place had its own beauty, and she took a moment to enjoy them all. Suddenly, she saw something strange in the distance. It was a dark, swirling shadow in the forest. She flew closer to have a look. The shadow moved on its own, but seemed to stay in one small area. When Solar's golden light touched the shadow, it shrank back a little. She noticed how the plants and the trees near the shadow seemed less colourful and droopy. The shadow itself was like a thick, dark mist that seemed to absorb all of the light around it. It pulsed gently, as if it were breathing. But inside the shadow, Solar saw something or someone trapped. Whatever it was, looked sad and lost. Not angry or scary. Solar felt sorry for the trapped being and just wanted to help. She knew this was what they were looking for, and that she had to go home and tell Theodore and his family right away. As the sun started to set, painting the sky with pretty pink and gold colours, Solar flew back home. She was happy from her wonderful flight but also worried about what she had found. Sola landed softly in front of Theodore and his family. Her eyes sparkled from joy from the flying, but also looked very serious. I found the shadow, she told them. It's deep in the forest to the east. And Theodore, just like your dream, there's something or someone trapped inside, and it seems more sad than angry. Theodore and his family listened closely, feeling both worried and relieved to know more. Sola said, "The shadow doesn't like the light, and that might help us understand how to help it. But it's very powerful, so we need to be careful, and we need to make a plan." Everyone was quiet for a moment, thinking about what to do. They all had different expressions on their faces. Some looked worried, others determined. Theodore's dad sighed. What can we do? Everyone is so tired and out of ideas. Sola's eyes brightened with an idea. Well, perhaps the answer lies within us all. Let's listen closely to our inner voice guiding us forward. Theodore's mother nodded, her face relaxing. That's a wonderful idea. It will help us feel more peaceful and ready for what comes next. Let's meet in our spot 1 hour after we eat. As they prepared for dinner, the family talked more about what Sola had seen. Rowan helped set the table, asking questions about the shadow. Do you think it's dangerous, Sola? He asked. The sunflower dragon shook her head gently. No, not dangerous, I think. Just very sad and lost. During dinner, they shared stories and laughter. Theodore's mum made everyone's favourite dishes, filling the house with warm, yummy smells. After they finished eating, the family took a short walk in the garden. They looked at the stars coming out and breathed in the fresh evening air. It helped them feel calmer and more connected to each other. Everyone arrived ready to settle into their special time of reflection, and Sola's eyes sparkled with a gentle wisdom as she softly said, "Let's take a moment to quiet our minds and listen to our inner voices. Sometimes the answers we seek are already within us." As they settled into their comfortable positions, Sola began to speak in a soothing voice. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, feeling the calm spreading through your body. Breathe in and out. Theodore and his family closed their eyes and breathed deeply. And you can do the same, letting your eyes gently close, taking a slow, deep breath in and out. The sunflower dragon's voice almost blended into the background as she said, "Bring your attention to the middle of your chest, where your heart lives, and imagine it overflowing with golden light. Breathe in and out." Rowan shuffled a little, getting more comfortable, and all the family felt their hearts glowing with golden light. And you can imagine your chest filling with golden light. Breathing deeply in the light of your heart. The sunflower dragon's voice flowed like a gentle stream. Now, imagine that warm golden light flowing from you, all around you, and through you. This light holds the wisdom and the answers that you need. Breathe in and out. Everyone imagines the golden light in their hearts overflowing as they all slowed their breath down even more. You can picture this light too, warm and comforting in the center of your chest, flowing all around you and through you as you breathe slowly and deeply. The sunflower dragon continued, "Let your golden light grow and glow brighter. Feel it growing stronger through your whole body, from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head. Breathing in and out." Theodore and his family felt the warmth of the light growing stronger in them. You can imagine this golden light flowing through your body too, bringing deep peace and relaxation as you breathe in and out. The sunflower dragon told them, "Picture this light extending beyond your body and see it connecting to each other and to the wisdom of all beings around you. Breathe in and out." As they focused on the expanding light, the family felt a sense of connection growing between them. You can also imagine your light reaching out, connecting you to the world around you. Breathing in and out. Solar whispered, "In this place of beautiful shared wisdom, let your questions be released and float freely. Trust that the answers will come to you, carried by the golden light within and around you. Breathe in and out. Everyone's breathing slowed. Their faces become more peaceful. You can let any questions or worries float away into the golden light as you breathe slowly. As everyone drifted towards sleep, Sola's voice grew even softer. Rest now, knowing that your inner wisdom will work on finding any solutions. When you wake refreshed, you will know just what to do. The answers will come to you easily and naturally. Breathe in and out. Slowly, Theodore and his family began to drift to sleep. Their minds filled with the soothing golden light of their inner wisdom and the collective soul. This golden light seemed to pulse gently, in rhythm with their breathing, creating a cocoon of warmth and safety around each one of them. You too can feel the golden light pulsing in rhythm with your breath, creating a cocoon of warmth and safety around you. Breathing in and out. As they slept, the light continued to work its magic, weaving through their dreams and connecting them to the deeper wisdom of the universe. Its whispered secrets of healing and hope, planting seeds of inspiration that would bloom in the morning. And now, as you lay in your bed, you too can allow yourself to float peacefully into dreamland, carried by Sola's gentle words and the warm golden light of wisdom. Feel it surrounding you, filling you with a sense of peace and possibility. As you drift off to sleep, imagine this light connecting you to all the beauty and the magic in the world. Let it remind you of your own inner strength and the wisdom that lives inside you. Good night, beautiful one. May your inner guidance guide your sleep and sweet dreams. And may you wake refreshed and ready for whatever adventures tomorrow may bring. Good night.